I'm hoping you're still with us. I mean, just observing what is happening there with members of the ANC Youth League, ANC being the governing party, and it's supposed to be celebrating its 110th anniversary on Saturday, and these are events building up to that. But there's a lot of problems, one can say. Yesterday, the ANC Women's League lecture that was prepared there to honor the stalwart, Lillian Ngoyi, had to be cancelled and abandoned. The president and the premier of Limpopo had to leave the venue because apparently didn't comply with COVID-19 regulations. We don't know exactly what happened there. Today, seemingly, there's also a little bit of tension there. I mean, what should South Africans make of what is going on currently within the governing party that's 110 years old?
Well, it's not clear to me whether what we are watching now is a political problem or an administrative problem or a political problem disguised as an administrative problem. But what is important is that this is the oldest liberation movement on the continent. And 110 years is an important milestone. But go back to 2012, when it was celebrating its centenary. We had similar scenes all over the country of a liberation movement at war with itself. And I argued, coming out of Polokwane in 2007, that the ruling party would not get out of this continuum of internal divisions and tensions before 2029. And as a result, because it is so dominant in our politics, the country itself would not get out of things like institutional uncertainty before that date of 2029. So what we see here is an incident which is part of that continuum of tensions, divisions, and factionalism within the party. But as it celebrates 110 years, we must bear in mind that in November on the 1st, many who were part of its support base did not vote and did not vote for it. In fact, if we look at it in terms of the country, only just over 30% of South Africans who voted in the November 1 elections represent the totality of the number of South Africans who qualified to vote. So in other words, the participation rate in our elections is very low, and it manifests in two ways. One, people staying at home, and those who do bother to go and vote don't vote in sufficient numbers for the ruling party, which means we're not dealing with apathy here. We are dealing with citizens who protest against the failures of the ruling party, but who no longer have confidence that any other party can deliver on their aspirations and wishes, but more importantly, who have no confidence in the system itself. Yeah. So we might look at what we're seeing now in front of us as emblematic of the internal crisis in the ANC. But that crisis within the ANC is emblematic of a broader crisis within the political system as a whole.
Gogo Aubrey, I would love to continue chatting with you. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon, but they're making a very important point indeed. Political analyst Gogo Aubrey Matshiqi.